Today, we're going to find out how I did on my first ever card submission. 6 weeks ago, I purchased two 1971 Topps Terry Bradshaw rookie cards from eBay and sent them into SGC for grading. Stick around to see how my first grading experience was and the shocking conclusion that just happened last night. Our video starts right now. Okay, let's get into it here. Now, I often scroll through eBay just looking for cards of players that I'd really like to own, not really expecting to find anything in my price range. And then I found, on September 28th, I found a lot of two Terry Bradshaw 1971 Topps rookie cards. This is not one of them. This is actually a reprint that I own. But this is what the front looks like for sure. The back is the same, except it's more of a yellow color. But anyways, so the lot of two, the sale price was a buy it now for $255. And honestly, I was stunned. I know this rookie card in a PSA 10 goes for around $28,000. Heck, even a PSA 6 goes for about $350. So I immediately started looking closer at the pictures to see if they were in good condition. And I started having that it's too good to be true argument with myself. In the end, I decided to pull the trigger and I bought them. I immediately posted the photos in a few different places on Facebook, a couple different groups that I'm in, kind of asking others what they thought just by looking at the pictures. And, we had some very supportive comments and we had other people that were trying to help out as well, but stating they thought that at least one of the cards looked trimmed, if not both of them. And I was immediately discouraged. I thought I had made a big mistake buying a couple of cards that I thought I was going to send in for grading immediately. And maybe got scammed. So anyways, they had to go through the eBay authenticity guarantee process. And here's the box here. I got it. This is after grading, actually. But so they went through the process of the eBay authenticity guarantee. And they came back in about a week later as miscategorized. Hey, yo, what the? Which I think means they did not meet the standards to be considered authentic. Which is, of course, more bad news. So I received them from eBay in another day or two, and I was just kind of struggling with the decision to get them graded or not because they may have been altered. And then, I ultimately decided to send them into SGC. Now, I know PSA is the gold standard of grading for many collectors, but a few things factored into my decision to use SGC. Now, number one, I love the look of the tuxedo case where they actually frame it out in black and it really sets off the card. And number two, SGC is cheaper than PSA and I am collecting on a budget. And I just spent a big portion of my budget for the year on picking these two cards right here. Number three, the turnaround time for SGC is much, much quicker than PSA from all of the accounts that I've seen. And number four, I've heard that SGC is also better at grading vintage cards than PSA. So I didn't even take the cards out of their savers. So I didn't even take the cards out of their card savers from eBay. I just sent them straight in. I mean, I didn't even know what to do. I didn't clean them. I didn't do anything. I just packaged them up and got them off. So I got my two cards back from SGC, and here's the reveal. I have two cards here, and let's see. I got this idea from Mr. David Ganos. We're going to do a reveal here. So this is the first card here that everyone thought was trimmed. Now you can see it's pretty well centered, and honestly, I did measure this when I got it. It was in the card saver, but I did measure it, and it was just a tiny bit narrower than 2.5 inches. So let's see what the grade is. Oh, it came back a 5. Look at that. This is awesome. I mean, this is fantastic. I was hoping for a 6, but I'll take a 5 any day. That's definitely going to go in my case. I guess one thing that probably gave it a 5, it is a little bit, you kind of see it's a little crooked here. But, the corners are real nice. Maybe a little bit of wear down here in the bottom left. The back looks really nice. You can definitely tell here that it was misaligned when it got printed or cut or something. Even over here too, right? Yep. Still a great card. It's going to go to my collection. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our second card here. There we go. This one seems to be a bit straighter, you can see. Still the corners look to be in really good shape. All right, let's see what the grade is here. Authentic, there it is. Yep, that is definitely kind of what I expected. Authentic with evidence of trimming. So this one, when I measured it up, was a little bit narrower than 2.5 inches, but this one was even narrower still. So I had my suspicions that this was going to be trimmed, and it came back authentic with evidence of trimming. Okay, well, you know, we kind of expected that one. And now, let's talk about the shocking conclusion. So once I got the cards back and I knew that one was trimmed, I contacted the eBay seller and I asked for a partial refund. I did a little bit of research and let's see, I bought the 2 cards for $255. I thought this one was going to get maybe a 4, 5, or 6. So I said, okay, this one's worth about $200. This one I would ask for $50 back because I paid $255. So I contacted the seller, said, hey, I'd like $50 back. He said that he bought the card off of eBay as well, and he didn't realize that it was trimmed. He said he'd refund me the $50, but I have to send the card back. And I said, no way, Jose, because I already went through the trouble of getting it graded, and it's encapsulated already, so I'd appreciate just the refund. And he did send me in the refunds. So kudos to him for giving me the partial $50 refund, because honestly, he didn't have to. The eBay authenticity guarantee, I don't think that's any guarantee at all. I mean, I couldn't get my money back after they went through the process, so kind of a joke to me, but whatever. So while that was surprising, it was not the shocking conclusion to my story. I took this trimmed card and posted it for sale on eBay as authentic with evidence of trimming and an altered card, and it just sold yesterday for $102.50. I mean, wow. I never expected that. So basically, I paid for about a $100 SGC 5 of a 1971 Topps Terry Bradshaw rookie card. So overall, I'm really pleased with my first experience, and I'd probably do it again. Okay, that's my story. Now I'm interested to hear your first experience grading a card. Let me know down in the comments how it went for you. Did you use PSA or SGC, or was it another grading company, and why? Now make sure you come back on Friday when I take another look at my top 10 quarterbacks of the 1970s. Or check out some of my pack breaks. If you enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing. And if you're already subscribed, thank you. I really appreciate your support. Until next time, stay safe out there. Have a great day.